3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yay! Yo! It is a new year. It is 2021, guys. And we made it through 2020. It feels like, oh my God, it feels like this year just blew right by. And you are here to remember how to say that in Japanese. And we learn Japanese, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And welcome back to the shit show. Today, we are talking about potential form and what you want to become, which is perfectly in line with what we want to do this year. What do we want to become this year? What do we want to be? Do we want to be a doctor? Do we want to be an anpa man? Do we want to be a better version of ourselves this year? Do we want to just go back to normal? Whatever it is, we'll be able to relearn that and remember how to say that in Japanese today with potential form. Before we get started, of course, let's thank the patrons. Thank you guys so much. We got lots of content planned for you guys this year, 2021. Lots of new things planned. Thank you so much for your support. Throwing your names up here, guys. Thank you so much. And M203s. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get into potential form today. So, to say I want to become something, you got to use ni naru. You got to use this combo. It's a combo, ni naru, okay? So the easiest thing you can say here is isha ni naritai, right? Naritai, what is naritai is the want to version of become. So I want to become a doctor. I want to be a doctor. Of course, you can say isha ni naru, but I'm trying to challenge you guys, all right? But I want to be a doctor. Easy, okay? Easiest clap. That's it. With a noun, you just do that. Okay, so if we move on to the next one, you can use it for adjectives. So we have yumei ni naru. So yumei ni naru, right? So we have an adjectival noun. So just yumei ni naru. Easy. Become famous. Next, oishiku naru. Become delicious. So when you go to the maid cafe and then you go shaka 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 moe 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 shaka 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 moe 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 kawaiiku nare oishiku nare. Become delicious and cute. Right? That's what you do at the maid cafes when you come here, if you ever can. And another one here is omae no nihongo wa jouzu ni natta ne. Looks like your Japanese has become better, right? So it's just an easy, simple rule, guys. It's an easy, simple rule. It's the combo ni naru. That's it, right? Because instead of using o or whatever, becoming, the entire action becoming is not an action onto an object or anything like that, right? It is a destination. It is a destination of becoming something, of changing into something, right? I'm changing myself to become something else. Therefore, it is a destination. It is a goal in my mind. Therefore, it is abstract. Therefore, we use ni, right? Target particle. You could also use nishimasu, right? So nishimasu is when you go to the restaurant or you're making a big decision. You're like, what should I get to eat? Nugget nishimasu. Or hamburger nishimasu. Hamburger ni suru. Or ko ni shiyou ka. Nani ni shiyou ka na? What should we go? What should we do? What should we decide on? And that is what this comes to. So you use this when you want to decide on something. You decide on becoming the state of being based on your decision, right? So hamburger ni suru. I'll go with the hamburger. And if you think this sounds strange, it is strange because in English, that also sounds strange. Where are you going with this hamburger, right? So don't think about it too much. It's honestly super easy, barely an inconvenience, right? Another one is a common thing you say is ko ni shiyou ka. Let's go with this then, eh? Let's just go with this decision. And obviously, when your girlfriend's deciding what you want to do, you go, nani ni shiyou ka na? What should we eat for lunch? And then, you never know what to do. And that's where you'll hear this phrase the most, to be honest with you, okay? So easy, right? So all we have to remember here is that ni, again, even though it is an action verb, which is to do, in this context, this combo, the ni suru is when it's becoming something or it's indicating change in something, right? So how would you do it with verbs? Because we know how to do it with nouns, we know how to do it with adjectives, but how do you do it with the verbs? You turn them into nouns. You turn the verbs into nouns. And how do you turn the verbs into noun? You add no. And no is a nominalizer. It turns things into nouns. So no or koto. You can write no or koto, or you can write yo, which is appearance, right? Like we will learn future on, like nani nani suru yo ni, right? So if you look at the examples here, we've got iku natta. That's not right. We have iku koto ni natta. All right, that's super easy, barely an inconvenience. It became the event that I will go. Okay, it became the event that I will nani nani. So whatever it be, taberu koto or whatever, doesn't matter. as long as you put koto, it becomes this embedded sentence right there. So you could also add yo, which is the kanji for like sama, if you remember that sama, or it means form, right? So you can write ikuyo ni naru, right? So I will try and go, right? I will try and become the form or the appearance that I am going. So that's basically how you want to think about it. I will try and become the appearance of going, of whatever verb this is. Taberu yo ni naru. I want to become the appearance. I want to become something that can eat natto or something, or become something that can play baseball or play the piano. That's basically how you go like that. And you use ni because it is a destination rather than an actual direct object, right? It's obviously a little bit more abstract, but you can think about it as making an effort toward nani. So if we talk about potential verbs, which we talked about last week, they're indicating a state of feasibility, right? So they're often coupled with yo ni suru, so to become the form of said feasibility, right? So natto ga tabereru yo ni natta. Natto ga tabereru yo ni natta, right? So I'll put the kanji here instead of the actual hiragana. That way it's easier for you to actually remember where it actually comes from. So I became the form of being able to eat gym socks, because natto tastes like gym socks, smells like gym socks. But I became able to eat natto, right? Ever since I came to Japan, I was actually able to eat natto because I've done that. For me, hell no, I have not done that at all. But basically, this is a double whammy of showing feasibility with another feasibility thing on top of that, becoming the appearance of becoming something that is able to become something and become something. Okay, awesome. Here's a regular phrase that you hear a lot. Ikenaku nachchatta. So it turned out that he could not go anymore. It became the condition. It became the situation that he could not come. So there is a potential on top of something becoming potentially that. So since we're talking about feasibility, the feasibility became that he was unable to actually do it. So that's why it's ikenaku nachchatta, which ikenaku nachchatta is an unintentional way of saying it. So, I didn't mean for this to happen. So ikenaku nachchatta instead of ikunaku natta, which is just a straight form, just saying he couldn't come. You could also say ikunaku natte shimaimashita, or ikunaku natte shimachatta, or ikunaku natte shimachatta, or whatever. Baka, right? So just know that there's a common phrase. People will say ikunaku nachchatta. That's probably the easiest way to say unintentional things. Next thing you can see here is mienaku natta. So mienaku natta is it became not visible. So let's say you're looking at Mount Fuji or something, and Mount Fuji, I can see it, and the clouds start rolling in, you can't see it anymore. Oh, mienaku nachchatta. Or mienaku natta. Or ikunaku natta, right? Or inaku nakatta. Inaku natta. That's what I'm trying to say. Inaku natta. So if somebody you're like, oh yeah, Jeff's here. Oh, inaku natta. He's gone. I don't know where he went. Inaku natta. So he became the state of not being here. And inai, right? Inai is a e verb. Like you end up with the I, right? So it has the same conjugation as the adjective, right? Inaku. So inaku natta, right? Inaku natta. So he became the state of not being here. So he went somewhere. Inaku natta. I don't know where he is. Inaku nachchatta. I don't know where he went. It disappeared. You hear that a lot when someone's playing a video game or something, and I don't know, they're playing with something, and then the thing disappears. Inaku nachchatta. Where did the monster go? Inaku nachchatta. It's gone. Where is it? That's usually where you'll hear it the most. Or you're looking at animals. Oh, look, there's a deer over there. Oh my God, look guys, look. Inaku nachchatta. Again, inai, which means not exist. E, since it has an E at the end, it takes on the properties of the same conjugation rules as an E-type adjective we just learned. Inaku natta, right? Inaku natta becomes the state of not existing. And that's as confusing as it gets. But anyway, guys, that's all we got for this New Year's video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I am looking forward to making content on all kinds of fronts, guys, this year. Thank you so much. Patrons, thank you so much. We got the Japanglish podcast still going. We got everything still going. It's going to be so much fun. We got more courses planned. We got the Twitch stream popping off. We got everything popping off. We got skits. We're still making skits. We got the gaming channel as well, guys. Thank you so much for your support in this new year. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.